All right, folks, listen up, man. Let me make a public service announcement. So I had a, what do you call it today? A podcast. And I told some stories today. Why is this camera messed up, man? What is going on with this camera? This camera look crappy today, don't it? Man, we started off good. Now we got crappy camera. I don't know what happened to the camera. Camera looked like trash. It's in the right camera. I don't know what's going on with it focusing. I don't know. It's supposed to be in 4K. I don't know. Background set to fuzzy. Hey, does anybody know how to set the background not to fuzzy? Oh, there it is. There it is. There it is. Oh, my. Man, listen. If y'all, we are talking about, we are becoming functional in Discord. Okay, we just fixed a blurry background. All right, here we go. Let's go. Screw it. We were going to have a public service announcement. Just understand this. If you hear a story about you and I don't use your name, understand we do a lot of mentorship here. The idea is to get your story out to help other people, man. So don't take it personally. I know I talked about a couple personal stories today. It just is what it is, right? I'm going to keep your name out of it, but we're going to go like we're going to win. I don't know if you guys have been reading, but like everything is heating up. Everything is heating up in the world right now. Things are starting to get crazy. Just telling you, be prepared, man. That's all I can say. Just be prepared. Because if it goes down, it's going to get grimy real quick. So I had 2 people call me today saying stuff getting crazy. We got 2 people working on the Navy SEAL app and the Army Ranger Green Beret app. It's going to be, it's game changer. Game changer. I'm just telling you, it's a game changer. Get ready. The beginning of April, I'm going to need 2 Army people to test it, and I'm going to need 2 Navy people to test it. I want somebody at the beginning of their preparation, and I want somebody in the middle of their preparation. So a veteran and then somebody at the beginning, and then I need somebody. So I'm going to start putting that out there now so you guys can start letting me know, hey, we want to get it in. Somebody want a prepper PDF. We may build a prepper app, to be honest with you. There's a lot of good stuff out there. I'm going to tell you, somebody told me the best way to be ready for a prepper situation is to download Wiki. I think they said it was 64 gigs. So get you a RAM drive. You can download all of the Wiki files, and that pretty much has everything you need to know to survive. But I'm always going to go with, you better understand how to survive before you need to survive. And then on Friday, we're Friday night, we're having Prepper Series 2. I think it's going to be a talk about situations. So I'm going to pull up some of these books that are out there, and we're going to kind of talk about it. And I want you guys to understand how fast people are going to turn into bad people when life survival depends on it. Okay? So we're going to talk about that stuff on Friday nights. Obviously, we've been killing Sundays, lives. We're doing good. All right. We got a couple people with their hand. Anybody got their hands up already? Do you guys got questions, or you just raise your hand because I needed somebody to talk in here?
I have a question, Jake.
Go ahead and shoot, my dude.
All right, so I'm going to MEPS next week. And
Okay.
what was that form with the Genesis that I can get it, like, basically to clear my medical history?
Oh, it might be too late, brother. It might be too. If you go in resource tab right up here at the beginning, you'll see it. And so what you got to do is call your medical thing and then tell them, let me see if it's in the resources. It's up here at the top of resource. Right here. No. Where's it at? Right here, opt-out form. So hospital opt-out form is right here in resources. And then you just send it to them and ask them what their form looks like. But you better do that tomorrow. You need to do that tomorrow.
Sounds good. So
I don't know how soon they pull it. That's why.
Mm-hmm. So just send it to my medical provider, and then I should be good to go, right?
Yeah, you got to send it to the medical system. Not your doctor, but the medical system.
At MEPS.
No, not at MEPS. What? Okay, where'd you grow up?
Brooklyn.
Okay, what medical system have you been in the same medical system your whole life?
Yeah.
Okay, so the medical system is what you're looking at. Does that understand? Like, so your doctor is part of a medical system. You need to call your doctor's office and say, what medical system are you a part of? He's going to say New York Health or, Manhattan Health. Then you're going to call them and that's who you're going to turn the form into.
Okay, that makes sense. Thank you so much.
Does that make sense to you?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. When someone gets a chance, go ahead, tell me if we're on live on YouTube. Because, your boy is kind of slow. It's terrible. I can't figure it out. I don't understand why it doesn't come up on YouTube forever. I don't know. Someone could go over there and check, give me a thumbs up or something, man. I don't know. YouTube is not live, okay? That would be why. It says it's live. They're live. Wait. Hang on. No, it's live. It got to be live because they're over here.
It's live right now, yeah.
Okay, it's live. All right, it'll come up here in a minute. I got to answer some YouTube questions. Okay, go ahead. Answer the next question.
I got a question, Jake.
Go ahead.
So I took the ASVAB last week.
Okay.
And I got a pretty decent score.
Okay. So listen. We don't deal in decent scores on this channel. What did you get?
I got a 94.
Perfect. You got a banging score. You got a great score. Okay.
Sir, I've been talking to some of my veteran friends.
Okay.
And I was just asking the MOS.
Okay.
What to do. I got a DUI a while ago. Yeah. Yeah, not ideal. Definitely
Nope,
not
terrible.
ideal,
Okay, so I'm gonna tell you this. What do they say you should go do?
they were recommending 11 Bravo. The other one's recommending 11 Charlie, but from watching your content and then just like also looking online for what other people recommend, they were saying if you want more like if you don't care to learn anything about mortars,
Okay.
don't go 11 Charlie, and 11 Bravo is
You're not going to
better.
have a choice.
Yep.
You're not going to have a choice.
Yep. I knew it was coming. I was waiting on him to come in here and start talking. Go ahead, Staff Sergeant Shell.
Yeah, so you're going to sign as an 11 X-ray, and they're going to, at 30th AG, they're going to separate you guys into two lines. About 10% of you are going to be Charlies, and the other 90 are going to be Bravos, and that's just how it works.
Okay.
Good MOS. I mean, 94, good MOS. And your DUI is going to be no thing. Is that the only thing you ever did?
That's the only thing I got on my record. That's all done. That what's it called? The case seals next month.
It don't matter. The government can still see it.
Yeah, don't seal that shit. Yeah, I mean, like, get all the documents first, because that's going to make it harder for your recruiter to get everything done.
Well, I'm giving them all the documents. I'm planned Tuesday next week to go do the physical, just get checked out, and then do the personality test is what they called it. But I didn't want to like throw away my score and going 11 X-ray, or 11X. And I was looking at the other ones that like I qualify for with the score that I got, and I kind of decided if I wanted to try to do 68 whiskey. The other options are 68 whiskey, 35. I don't know what M is, but 35M, and then 35P. Those are the threes.
I think you're talking about 35M is like a humaner, right?
Yeah, it's
you're not going to be able to do that. You're going to have to do 35. I can't remember what it is, but they're going to switch you over. It's one of those AIT things where they're going to switch you guys there, or you're going to do it after you're in type of thing. I know it says entry level, but it's only entry level for somebody who has prior experience. And I don't think you've got prior experience interrogating people.
No.
So you would have to have previously worked for like the CIA or something to have that experience. So it's kind of misleading.
Staff Sergeant Shell, real quick, can you talk about? I feel like could he not go be a drone dude with a 94? Like
Yeah,
where can we?
you're going to be qualified for everything. I mean, 94 qualifies you for everything. The only thing that you're going to want to watch out for is like that crypto one. I can't remember. It was cryptology, something, 35 series as well. But it's got this test where it's got that eye pressure test where that puff of air hits you in the eye. You might not have, you might fail it at MEPS and never know why. Like, it's the weirdest test in the world. It doesn't affect us. Nobody knows. And it just happens. And like, there's no retaking it. There's no waiver for it. It's just nonsense. So don't get locked in on that. But you can do pretty much everything in the Army. I mean, you have a 94. There's really nothing you can't do.
Do you think, Shell, like, I mean, I don't like the fact he got a 94 and he's talking about 11 Bravo and 11 Charlie. I'd much rather have him go 68 Whiskey, because at least then he can go be a PA.
Yeah,
right?
it's really just about like kind of like what do you want to do with your career? What do you see it doing? I mean, I was in basic training with a infantryman, and everybody was shocked, but he was a board certified hand surgeon as a civilian. And the Army was like, hey, we'll give you $300,000 to come be a surgeon for us. And he was like, no, I want to be infantry. I want to kick doors.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just like, I don't know. To him, he kind of laughed at the money. $300,000 to him was like, I mean, this guy was like in magazines for like medical journals and shit for repairing ligaments in hands. Like, he didn't need the money. He just wanted to do it. So it's up to you, whatever your job is. But yeah, if you're looking for something that's going to be, that's going to benefit you on the outside, 68 Whiskey is a great job. Anything in the intel world is going to work for you. It's going to benefit you on the outside. It just depends on what you want out of your service. That's all it is.
I think
Jake's right. Jake's right, though. I mean, unless you're like, hey, I just want to do badass stuff. I want to jump out of airplanes. I want to kick doors. I mean, I'm not going to tell you you're wrong for wanting that. I mean, just understand you could do anything in the Army.
that's so that I do want to get some of the experience of kicking in doors. But another thing too is they told me, well, are you even thinking about like once your career is done with the Army, like what are you gonna go do outside in the civilian world? And I never really thought about that, but as soon as I started thinking, I was like, well, maybe I should try to take advantage of the score. And I was told that like I could always drop a packet, even with the 68 Whiskey, to
don't believe that. Hang on, don't believe that for a second. So what you start with is what you're gonna get, okay? Yeah. So if you want to be a 68 Whiskey, tell them you want to be a 68 Whiskey. I personally think that's a great way to go, because in the Army they are really adamant. Like, they make PAs out of good 68 Whiskeys, right? You could put a package in at E5, E6 to go to PA school for 2 years and get a super banging ass job, right? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. So
the way it works for reclass, okay? So this is exactly how it works, okay? Whatever you are in currently, there's a strength chart, right? Is your MOS over strength, under strength, or is it balanced, right? And if you want to leave an MOS, first of all, it's got to be balanced or over strength, right? And the MOS that you're going to needs to be the opposite. It needs to be balanced or under strength. So I'm going to tell you right now, 68 Whiskey is never going to be that, because it's very sought after. You will not be transferring from infantry, which is, we always need infantry. You're not going to transfer from infantry to 68 Whiskey very easily. It'll take a lot of work. It's not going to be easy. And it's not something that's just like, oh, go ahead and put your packet in. It's not that easy. Yeah.
Don't listen to the recruiters. Don't listen to them. Like, come on here and get the truth, right?
Yep.
Okay. You got any other questions?
So the schools about like airborne school, is that out the picture?
Can you get an airborne contract with 68 Whiskey?
Yeah.
Yeah, you could get an airborne contract.
I guess another thing, because it's designated, I believe, as a Special Forces MOS.
What, 68 Whiskey?
Yeah.
Who's been lying to you, bro? Listen. What's your name? Eric, you full of shit. So listen, you can't come on here and tell us some bullshit, all right? 68 whiskey is a regular line fucking mechanic on people's chests. All right?
Yeah.
So just go, but get an airborne contract with you. Got a 94. You in the driver's seat, bro. Tell them you want an airborne contract with a 68 whiskey, and you're going to get to go to 82nd, 101st, and you're going to be fucking at a great unit, and then the world is going to open up for you at a great unit. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. You got any other questions?
So, just quick, if we could just run them off. What schools would be, I don't want to say guaranteed, but very likely with the 68 whiskey?
The whole medical pipeline. Do we know what it is, Staff Sergeant Shell?
I mean, you're gonna go through you can YouTube that stuff, man. 68 whiskey pipeline is very, very common job. I mean, there's nothing that's gonna be a secret. There's more shit that you can do later. Are you talking like fun schools? You talking about like airborne, air assault, and stuff like that?
I'm talking fun schools, sniper schools.
So no sniper. You're not going to go to sniper school.
Not 68
But
whiskey.
Yeah, you're not going to do that. But you could do pretty much anything else. Airborne, air assault. You could go to Arctic school, Desert Warriors, all that extra stuff that they do. All the extra training that's allowed is open to any MOS in the Army. You can do it.
But it's not going to be a lot of training with like kicking indoors for those.
Okay, so listen. Let me tell you something, okay? I don't want to hear you talk about kicking indoors because here's the deal. You talk about sniper school. You ain't going to get to go to sniper school till you're a fucking E6. Okay? So you're talking about like 8 years from now. Unless you go to the Ranger Bat. You ain't getting a sniper school in a regular infantry unit. You may not ever get there in a regular infantry unit. Okay? So plus or minus, right? Like, but you ain't gonna get there. I guarantee you ain't gonna get there until you make E5. And more likely you're gonna be E6. Because they're not sending E3s to sniper school.
Well, I have a college degree, so don't I go in as
No one gives a fuck about your college degree when it comes to going to sniper school.
That actually might suck because if you go to the infantry as an E4, a private is gonna know more than you. And it's going to be ass backwards. So the infantry is very much next rank up. Like, I mean, you'll have privates standing at parade rest for PFCs. You know what I'm saying? So like when you show up as an E4, brand new, have no idea what you're doing, the E4s that you're going to be around that are like your peers are going to be 2 years seasoned infantrymen that know what they're doing. You know what I mean? So you're going to have to get spun up real quick.
Okay, so I guess I don't want to take up too much time, but Jake and then Sergeant, I can't see the rest of the name.
Shell.
Yeah.
Sergeant
Shell, you guys are recommending 68 whiskey over 11 Bravo, just based off the fact of everything you've gathered here.
Yeah, because you're smart. So listen, here's one of the things that smart people struggle with. Is dumb people. You're going to the heart of dumb people. And you're going to be in there and you got a college fucking degree and there's going to be a fucking 18-year-old motherfucking you to paint a rock. You think I'm lying? Painting rocks is a real deal. Okay? I just went down. My niece has a college degree and enlisted in the Army and she was painting fucking rocks on a Saturday when I picked her up. Okay? So, like, go do something with your brain so that you're not surrounded by fucking mildly slow developmentally people. Like, dog, you're going to go pick up cigarette butts all day, bro. And you're going to be like, I have a college degree and I'm picking up cigarette butts. Or you could be checking fucking dirty dinglings in sick call every day as a 68 whiskey. Okay? But you're going to get 1,000 times more training and you're far more likely to get out of 68 whiskey into something really good than you are 11 Bravo.
Look at 25 series too. You're smart. You got all the 25 series. Yeah. If you know how to use a computer and you don't mind networking and things like that, you'll make a lot of money on the outside with that. So
I think the thing is though, is I'm a very physical person. So that's like, I mean, I don't want to be
25 hotel.
25 hotel.
What's that?
That's my old job. It's you're gonna be in the field, and you're gonna be swinging hammers, and you're gonna do technical shit, but you're gonna be in the field doing it. So
Yeah.
I mean, but again, it's your career, man. I mean,
Yeah.
do what you want. You know what I'm saying? But like, understand. Don't listen to. Oh, don't worry, you can switch later. That bullshit's out. That's for the birds. You ain't switching.
Okay.
Someone on YouTube
Thank you,
wants
sir.
you to know that there's more pressure on the medic to perform in combat than any other person in a unit.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, do what you want, bro. I'll tell you like this, man. You want to go break rocks, go break rocks. You know, just get ready to paint rocks and pick up cigarette butts. Okay?
Just don't want to do that. Yeah, just don't want to do that.
Yeah.
Don't
Well,
wanna
that's what
do
you're going to
that.
be doing. Okay?
I painted a lot of rocks in my career, man. I painted a lot of rocks.
Yep. All right, brother. Good shit. Hey, look, Staff Sergeant Shell got the recruiting tribunals tomorrow. If you think some more questions, other thing I'm gonna tell you is when you go to MEPS, don't say shit. Okay? Did you already go to MEPS?
I did for the ASVAB, yeah, but
Okay.
again,
When you go for medical,
Medical.
don't say shit. Don't tell them nothing. Okay?
all right, yes, sir.
All good,
Thank
brother.
you, Jake.
Yep. All right, real
Jake.
quick. Hang on. Someone asked me a good question over here on YouTube. Let me just answer this question. Where was it at? I have not. Hey, listen. To my Army band guy, will you please come on here? We got to put an APB out for the dude that we sent to the Army band like last summer, beginning of last year. I haven't heard from him. We need you to come on here. We got some other band guys that want to come play in the Army band. All right, go ahead. What's your question?
I got a few questions. I have some questions regarding the
What's your
ROTC.
name? What's your name?
Cameron.
Cameron. Okay, go ahead. Shoot.
All right. So, one, it's just some things on PDF that's just expensive for me because I'm just broke right now.
Expensive.
Yeah.
Okay, like what?
The darn tough tactical socks
Okay.
and the vitamins.
Okay.
And you had told me to do the Army PDF because I want to train to be a firefighter. And
Okay, but so I told you y'all only got to run and swim one time a day, right?
no, you didn't tell me that. You just told me just shoot for the Army PDF.
No. Run and swim one time a day, and you don't
Okay.
need to wear. You ain't got to wear. You don't got to buy no special boots with darn tough socks. You can wear running sneakers for all your rucks because you're going in a firefighting. You ain't got to worry about like we're trying to break in boots with darn tough socks and having our boots on during rucks.
Okay. So I don't got to worry about the socks.
No, you just wear some running shoes. Just try not to wear the same
Okay.
running shoes that you running in.
Okay. All right. And the multivitamins and stuff like that.
You got to have them. If you can't afford to
Okay.
have them, then you can't afford to train.
Okay.
And the
All right.
reason I'm saying that is because you're going to be running and putting a lot of stress on your body.
Mhm.
Like, you're talking about $45 a year. Because they come in 365 packages. Like, only one that doesn't is glucosamine. It comes in like a 220 pack or whatever. You buy them at Walmart. They're like $12 for 300. Are you that poor that you ain't got $45?
No, I can get it together, sir. It's just taking time.
Okay, so what have you been doing? How old are you?
I'm 19, sir.
19. What are you doing during the day all day?
I go to school, sir, full time.
Where are you going to school at?
Community college, sir.
Okay, so here's what I'm going to tell you, man. You got somebody in your family that got a little change?
Yes, sir.
Okay, go ask them. Say, hey, can I have $45 to go buy some vitamins so that I can train?
Okay.
Okay.
Another question I would ask you, sir, is what pool would you recommend swimming at? Like outside pools, apartment pools, hotel
what-
pools?
It need to be 25 yards.
Okay.
Okay, so wherever you can find a pool. Now, if you ain't got no money, I don't really care what pool you find. Okay, I don't care if it's outdoors, indoor. Where you live?
Fresno.
Okay, Fresno. It's cold in Fresno, so you better find a pool that works. Okay, find a pool. If your friend got a pool in their backyard, I don't care, cause you ain't gonna be swimming for a living. You just we swimming for overall cardiovascular health. So I don't care what kind of pool you swim in.
Yes, sir. My last question would just be regarding energy, sir. So I know you talk about the pasta, stuff like that.
Yep.
Yeah. So just pasta. You don't recommend coffee, energy
You
drinks, none of that
no
BS.
no energy drinks, no fucking pre-workout, none of that shit.
Okay. No coffee.
No, none of that shit healthy for you. You can drink coffee, but it ain't healthy for you, bro. Coffee ain't bad for you. But like we're not trying. If you need energy drinks and shit like that to go train, then you shouldn't be going to do the job.
No, I'm not talking about like using it for training. Like just like when I get tired throughout the day and I still got to study for 2 hours and stuff like that.
Okay.
You know,
How much
because
sleep you
like
getting?
um if there sir
Okay, hey man,
sometimes
listen, listen.
6 to 7
Answer the question. How much sleep you getting tonight?
6 hours, sir.
What time you going to bed?
10 o'clock, around 10.
Are you closing your eyes at 10 o'clock?
No, sir.
You're on your phone, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What time are you getting up in the morning?
4:30.
Okay, why are you getting up at 4:30?
Because I go to PT at Air Force ROTC.
Okay, so you in Air Force ROTC, but you trying to be a firefighter.
Yes, sir.
Okay, but why are you in Air Force ROTC?
It was
Wait. How are you at a community college in Air Force ROTC?
Because they allow transfer students to be there too. Like
Okay,
students
so
from community colleges can come
what's
over.
your GPA? How long you been in community college?
This is my last semester. I've been there for 2 years.
What's your GPA?
3.4.
Okay, so you on the fence of getting picked up for you trying to get the 2-year scholarship for the Air Force?
Yes, sir.
Okay, we'll find out, right? Like they picking up like 43%, or they're picking up 43% of their kids
yeah.
right now.
It's really bad. It's bad.
Terrible. It's terrible.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll see if you get a scholarship.
Yeah, but
So what are you training for the fire department for?
I want to go be a firefighter, sir.
Okay, man, listen. What's your name again?
Cameron.
Cameron. Let me ask you a question.
Yes, sir.
Don't you think you should be working on your fucking grades so that you get an Air Force ROTC scholarship for the last 2 years of college instead of trying to be a fucking fireman right now?
Yes, sir. I'm working on it, sir.
Okay, what you just told me you're trying to be a fucking fireman. You shouldn't be working out at all right now. All you should be doing is schoolwork.
Okay.
Like, dude, you got to get your GPA to where the Air Force is going to give you a 2-year scholarship. We know it's getting really hard to get that 2-year scholarship. So, like, I wouldn't be doing no working out. I'd just be studying all day. And I would be going to bed at like maybe 9 o'clock at the latest. Leave your phone in the kitchen. My biggest hack for all you young people is plug your phone in the kitchen. Don't have a charger in your room. Do not take the phone doesn't go in your bedroom. You will find that you will get 5 more hours of sleep a night if that phone never enters your bedroom. Okay. All right,
Sometimes
brother.
I just use my phone to wake me up in the morning, like my alarm.
Okay, listen. What did I just fucking tell you?
Kitchen, sir.
Okay? Go find a fucking alarm clock for $9.99 at fucking Walmart.
Yes,
Okay?
sir.
Do you want to win or do you want to fucking suck the rest of your life?
Win, sir.
Okay, so start fucking listening. Leave the phone in the fucking kitchen. Go to fucking sleep. Start studying. Get your fucking GPA up so maybe you can get picked up for the whack-ass Air Force where they ain't giving everybody scholarships on ROTC. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Appreciate it. All right, let's go.
Hey, Mr. Zweig, I wanted to ask you, what you think I would need to make sure I get into OCS. I'm in my last semester at Rutgers Business School, and I
GPA.
saw the recent
GPA.
3.7.
You be fine.
I have a 3.7,
What's your 2 mile time?
like 1340. I started training 2-3 weeks ago,
So here's the deal. It's getting real crazy. You know, the average last board was 3.7. Do you have good letters of recommendation?
I don't have any officers from the Army.
Okay, have you been over here in the OCS section in Discord?
I actually just joined the Discord, but I've been watching
Okay.
your videos on YouTube for a while.
Okay, so come over here to the OCS board and get the OCS resource package. Okay?
Okay.
And go through that, and then if you have questions, come on here. OCS
Okay.
package right here. There's two of them in here, and then up here there is the OCS guide. You haven't looked at any of these documents yet, right?
Nah, I haven't.
Okay, so go look at all those documents and then come back on here. You could probably start in here asking questions. We got this kid, Braden Sanders is a genius. He made everything, okay? So there's some
Awesome.
people in here that'll help you out. And then if you have a question, come back on here after you get done with the super particulars in the beginning.
Yeah, I also wanted to ask you, like, let's say if I don't get selected, would it be
Mhm.
stupid to do like an option 40 contract just because, like, you know, I'm in pretty good shape. Like, I like to
No,
work out at box
hang
and
on,
stuff.
brother. Hang on, brother. You're not in good shape. You just told me you ran a 1330, correct?
Yeah,
That's
but
not
I
good
can
shape.
definitely bring that down.
That's not good shape. That's good shape for Rutgers Business School. That ain't good shape for fucking RASP.
Yeah,
Let's go
Yeah.
home shape at RASP. Okay?
100%.
Okay.
100%.
All right, cool.
All right, thank you.
No,
Thank
you're
you, sir.
good. So I'm gonna say you're fucking stupid. Now, if we go to war next week and you want to sign up
Yeah.
for option 40, go right ahead. But
Okay.
until we go to war, I ain't telling nobody to go option 40. You got a college degree with a 3.7, man, you're gonna have a hard time in the Army, my dude. Okay?
All right, thank you,
All
man.
right. Yep.
Appreciate it.
Hey, Jake.
Hang on real quick. All right, homie 10100. Can you speak to my interns remotely this summer? Sure. I'm back on public speaking. You guys want me to come speak at your organization? Reach out. I've got a couple gigs booked in the next couple of months, but I am got to do a better job of telling people that I'm actually doing public speaking, leadership, motivation, just overall, just get after it in this mentorship, hiring, a bunch of stuff. So anyway, yeah, I could come speak this summer. Just hit me up on email. All right, what's your question, dude? Hello?
Hey, Jake.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I volunteer in the reserves. I went jump into Mob Cup and yeah,
Into what?
into the tour of duty, the website for to volunteer.
For what?
Any mobilizations or yeah, hopefully a mobilization or any active duty orders I could get.
Okay.
And yeah, so I'm in a specialist, and then I told my commander, and she asked me what I wanted to do, and I told her like I just want to do my job, or yeah,
What's your job right now?
68 whiskey.
Okay, there we go. All right. So you want to go patch holes in people. All right. What's your question?
Yeah, just she told me I need to pick up E5, and she'll see what she could do for me. Just wondering, yeah, who could I get activated or get some active duty orders? I know you say that we have to volunteer, and I done it. I went up the full chain of command. But besides that, yeah, I don't know what else to do.
Wait until this shit lights off. Go ahead, Master Yoda. Go ahead.
No, so
Did you already submit your mobilization orders? Did you go on that website and fucking look at what's available for your rank and your MOS? Because
you don't even know what he's talking about, do you?
nope, he has no fucking clue.
Hey, bro.
Okay. Go ahead.
Send me
Tell
a
him.
DM. Send me a DM. I got a reservist that works for me. Okay, he's a AGR. He's active guard reserve. He's one of my recruiters. He'll walk you through the entire process of how to get promoted faster, all that stuff. It's his whole career. He's been in the reserves. So do that. There's another way you can do it is get on some ADOS orders too, helping out your local recruiting office. Walk in there, ask them if they need help, see if they'll put you on orders. Sometimes they're active orders for like a week or two. I mean, if you're just trying to get active time in there, try that.
Yeah, but yeah, all you have to do is go on the fucking Mob Cop website and you literally search because you have to log in with your CAT card for reservist, and it's gonna show you. You're gonna click if you're just trying to get mobility orders and you're trying to go somewhere. All you're gonna do is put your MOS. You're gonna put your rank, and it's gonna show you all the available positions. You're a fucking 68 whiskey. I guarantee you, there's plenty of 68 whiskey positions that you can volunteer on that website to go on as an E4. So
Yeah. Well, I
Hang
went
on,
into
hang
the
on,
website. I
hang
did
on,
my
hang on. That's the wrong answer. What did Staff Sergeant Shell say?
send him a DM.
Okay, send him a DM before you start fucking talking and put your foot in your mouth. Okay, they both told you what you need to do. You don't understand what you need to do. Get some help first, and then come back on here. Okay.
Yeah, all good.
Send Staff Sergeant Shell a DM. Get your help, bro. All right, let's go. Next question. We rolling.
Hey, Jake.
What's up?
So I reached out to recruiting command for my sister-in-law regarding because she's doing her OCS packet.
Okay.
She's currently a reservist, and I reached out to them to figure out like, hey, what's the big things weighing right now as far as like what's really important.
Okay.
The OCS packets. Yes, the college GPA is important, but they have a big emphasis on the letters of recommendation. So for anybody out there, highly recommend letters of recommendation from officers in the military.
Hey, we doing officers, right, with Staff Sergeant Shell now? Is she good to go, or
Yeah.
I mean,
We tried that.
That's a whole fucking different conversation, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
Enough said.
The recruiter in Hawaii is a complete fucking retard.
Do we have what kind of letters does she have right now?
She has one from an 02. I mean, from not from 02, from a fucking 2-star. One from a 1-star.
Okay.
And then I'm getting her one from Lieutenant Colonel tomorrow.
Okay, good. Okay, she'll be all right.
I'm not worried about it, but yeah.
No. I was just making sure because we got some stars that we can pull out of the bushes and shit.
Yeah, she'll be fine. But yeah, I'll just give me a heads up just far as like I'll talk to the recruiting command directly, though, guys.
Your next email to recruiting command should be like, hey, why does Hawaii get to dictate this bullshit? You know?
I already took care of it because the sergeant major over here, the brigade sergeant major over here, he was one of my first sergeants, so I was able to get with him and get some people involved. But should be fine. It's just a matter of like just for people out there to understand, like for letters of recommendation. Yeah, you definitely need preferably all 3 from officers in the military.
Eagles and stars. So.
Yep.
Okay. Awesome. Thank you. All right. Next question.
Hey, Jake.
What's up?
I was emailing with you back and forth. Filling out
about
my
what?
OCS packet for
About
Army.
What were you emailing me back and forth about?
About just, what would you recommend somebody do if they don't get selected for OCS? If you would.
So first thing, what you just hear from Master Yoda, what'd you just hear?
Letters of recommendation, college GPA.
Who are your letters of recommendation from right now?
I have one from an 09 that's head of the military talent pipeline.
Perfect.
A&M.
Perfect. Okay.
Okay. And then I have an 05 and another 05 that wrote me letters of recommendation as well.
Can you get an 06? You at Texas A&M right now?
No, I'm in Austin right now. This is just a family friend.
Okay. So see if you can find a couple colonels.
Okay.
All right.
And then my GPA, I'm going to graduate with full honors, but I went to a community college for the first 2 years.
What's your GPA?
So my GPA, it's around a 3.5 if you include all my transcripts.
It'll be all right. You'll be close enough with the stars. Yeah. You'll be all right. All right. What's your question? You want to know, should you go enlist if you don't get picked up?
Yeah, if that would be
something. What do you want to do in the Army? What do you want to do in the Army?
I want to do infantry officer. That would be ideal.
Are you white?
Yeah.
Okay. Sign up for the Marine Corps.
Okay.
Absolutely. I'm dead serious, bro. If you don't get picked up in the Army, sign up for the Marine Corps. You're white.
All right.
Fucking dog. You in charge of hellions in the Marine Corps. So sign up for the Marine Corps.
Could I submit an OCS packet for the Marine Corps? Because I know the Army has a 1-year wait.
What
or
do
is
you
it
mean?
all services?
Yes. No. If you don't get picked up by the Army, just submit your package then call the Marine Corps recruiters, and you can submit your package with them as soon as they're ready to submit it.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Easy day, brother. I know y'all say I don't ever recommend the Marine Corps, but if you happen to be of the right persuasion, Marine Corps is awesome, bro. I told you, I love the Marine Corps. I got another dude going to fly in the Marine Corps. I got 2 more dudes going to fly in the Marine Corps. We're not down on the Marine Corps. Just got to make sure it's the right environment for the right people. That's it. All right, let's go. Next question.
Hey, what's up, Jake? This is
All right, when y'all
you go ahead, Luke.
Hey, Jake. Sorry about that.
Go ahead.
But I just have a quick question.
Hey, Luke, did I talk to you on email? Did you
no,
text
sir.
me?
No, sir.
Okay, go ahead. I was talking to a Luke today. That's why I asked. Go ahead.
How many recommendations do I need for the Air Force Academy? Would you say?
Probably 3.
Okay, perfect. Because
What
I
is
have
your
4.
Okay, hang on. Letters of recommendation are the last thing you got to worry about at the fucking Air Force Academy. What is your GPA?
A 3.8.
Do you have calculus, chemistry, and physics?
Yes, sir.
Are you applying next year?
I'm a junior, so I'm applying this year.
You're applying this year, okay. Is your application going to be done in May when they open the application up?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I sent in my pre-questionnaire on March 1st, the first day it opened.
What is your SAT score?
It is a 1350.
Okay, you better take the SAT again. And you better be in the high 1400s, mid 1500s.
Yes, sir.
13. Where you live? Where do you live?
I talked to you last week. I live in South Georgia, like an hour south of Atlanta.
Did you find out how many people from your district have applied to the Air Force Academy?
Yes, sir. My local congressman, I asked him, and he told me there's 3 people right now.
3 people what?
That are also that were trying to get a nomination from him.
Okay, that's cool. So you ain't got no. I mean, you got a chance, bro. You got a chance.
Sir.
Make sure your extracurriculars are good.
Yes, sir. I'm
Do you
going
play a
to
sport?
Yes, sir.
Okay, what sport do you play?
Lacrosse.
All right, lacrosse. All right.
I'm going this summer. I'm going to I think it's called the Georgia State Boys
State?
American Legion. Yes, sir.
Okay, that's good. Are you going to the Air Force Academy for one of their visit weeks?
No, I haven't set that up yet. No, sir.
Okay, you need to apply for the summer program at the Air Force Academy.
Yes, sir.
And then you need to go in there and murder it.
Yes,
if you have questions about how to do that, it's right over here in the Service Academy because there's a whole document about how to go to the summer seminar programs and kill it. Right in here, resources. Let's see if we can find it. Where's the summer guide to the service academies? This is what to do in missions. I don't know where it's in here. Go in here. There's a bunch of dudes that went. Let me see if it's in here. And ask what you need to do in summer seminar.
Yes, sir.
Okay. You need to go to that program. Because your SAT ain't high enough for you not to go and them not to like you. You got to go in there and impress them so they like you. Okay?
Yes, sir.
All right. Cool, Luke. Let me know. You need anything else?
Hey, contact that congressman or whoever you spoke to. Ask him how you can make it to the top of his list.
Yes, sir. I'll do that.
Okay. They love that. I mean, every time I switch a new command team, my first email out to the new commander is, what's your rating scheme and what are you looking for so I can be number 1?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Okay, you good?
Yes, sir. Thank you, Jake.
All right, Luke. Later, man. Next question.
Hey, what's up, Jake? This is Hernandez calling. Last week we spoke. You told me to look at your goal setting playlist. I've been looking. It's got videos scattered all over the place, but Man, I just wanted to ask you, what type of coaching do you guys do on the game? I think it's game school, right?
Don't talk about that. Don't talk about that.
I mean, it's on
Don't
paper.
talk. No,
man.
no,
I
no.
hear
Don't
it
talk
every
about.
now and
Seriously,
then.
don't talk about it. Don't talk about it.
Oh, seriously.
We,
Okay.
we had seriously, we had to shut it down because it got me banned on YouTube for like. I'm just coming out of it right now.
Oh,
So
shit.
you can send me a text message, but don't talk about that on here. That's no bueno. That's nuclear. Don't say nothing about it.
Okay.
All right,
Okay.
cool.
Well,
All right, cool.
not talking about it, but
No, don't
in
say
the realm.
shit. Don't say shit. You send me
Okay,
email,
unrelated.
send me a text message. Don't say shit. Don't make no inferences. Don't say nothing. Move on.
Move on. All right. Setting an action plan. I know you
Yep.
got short term, midterm, long term.
Yep.
I wanted to ask, how do you go about? Cause I know you said you trying to, what, 10x your income, like trying to extra 100
Yeah,
grand.
yeah. I want 100 grand a month. So here's what I did, man. I got ADHD real bad, and I just chase shit. Okay. And so I had to put my money where my mouth is. I went out and hired 2 people to work on these apps for me. Okay. I think at the end of the day, the apps might be able to pick up maybe, if I get lucky, 10 of it a month. Okay. Maybe 20 of it a month. Maybe. Okay. I'm sending out like 50 PDFs a day. So if I just convert 5 of those to this awesome ass app that does everything for you, then I mean that's 150 a month. You know, we're still short. I need like 300 a month. Okay. But if I get 100 this month and 100 next month and 100 a month after that, and I can get to a nice number of like maybe like 400 on the apps, then I'll be sitting pretty. But I don't know where that's going to go. But I know that's like, I'm focused on the apps because we're going to build 6 of them. And so, you know, I'm trying to like buckle down in that. I'm still looking at buying some businesses, but I got to be more open because I'm not really jazzed on moving now. So I got to be more, like there was 11 liquor stores in town that I could have bought. And I don't like liquor. And so I was like, yeah. But now that I think about it, you give me 11 liquor stores, I guarantee you I'm going to have the hottest 11 liquor stores in the city. So I didn't think about that, right? I thought about developing my own vodka or whatever. Like I just thought about ways that I can make my liquor stores better than everybody else's liquor stores. You know, so, but I'm still working on the
stage in the game. My bad.
Go ahead.
No, because I see at your stage in the game, you're more business oriented. I'm trying to figure out, is now the time to be more skill oriented or just?
How old are you?
I'm 25. I'm just waiting on.
When I was 25, right when I was 25, do you understand what's your credit score?
Believe I'm at a 630.
Okay, well, you got to fix that because you got to be at least 750. Okay,
right.
If you rocking a 750 credit score, the government will give you $5 million to buy a business. No age requirement. Okay. Now, I'm going to tell you, you better be sure. But if you ain't got nothing, it ain't a bad deal. Because if you ain't got nothing, they can't take nothing if you default. But I would suggest you know, like, you can buy a business that you understand and you can run. You know, you're going to, there are $2 trillion in businesses that are going to be lost in the next 15 years, 10 years. Okay. Of that $2 trillion of businesses, only 1 out of 11 is going to get sold. So that means roughly 10 businesses are just going to disappear to every one that's sold. So I would say, man, that's the one thing I would have done differently when I got out of business school. I would have went and bought a business. If I had to do it all over again, I should have just went and found a business to buy, went and bought a business, and then kept it moving. Okay? The people that I know that are wealthy all owned businesses. Okay? Short of my dudes in the NFL, but I don't consider them wealthy because they're getting a paycheck.
Right.
Okay? So, but yeah, on an action plan, like, you know, I got daily goals. Like, I've been killing it since I put that number up above my computer. I've been busting I've got so much done this week, it's been ridiculous. Now, there's a price to pay for that. And
For
that's
sure,
why
for sure.
that's why I hadn't put it up on the wall in the last 2 years. Because when I put this shit on the wall, stuff starts going away, right? And I start becoming singularly focused on the goal, and then I start pushing stuff to the side, right? Like I ain't done a lot of extra stuff since I put that on the board on Monday. It's Wednesday. I'm doing Wednesday night Zoom. But this whole time I've been thinking about like, man, I got to do some stuff, right? Like I need to get some stuff done before I go to bed. I'm going to go to bed. It's my, shout out to Sarah Zweig. It's 20 years today, man. I want to tell everybody I got the best wife in the world because she ain't left me, all right? Because trust me, I done did everything I could possibly do to somehow implode this thing, and my wife held it together. So I can send a shout out to Sarah, man. I love you. She killing it, man. Big day. Big day. Okay.
Grad.
But yeah, man, you just gotta set an action plan, bro. I would just tell you at 25, I could be trying to buy a business. And it could be something, I'll go buy a storage unit business. I don't give a shit. Right? It ain't gotta be some complex business because you only got to grow it a little bit to make a ton of money.
Yeah, my action plan has really just been trying to fight back, like you said, credit score up, trying to get enough profit to where I could honestly finish out my PPL, you know. But in the meantime, I'm just trying to think outside the military just because I can't wait on something that's not guaranteed. So while I'm here, I'm trying to think where my feet are at.
Okay. I mean, dog, here's what I'm going to tell you, man. You know how you become unpoor?
Not doing poor people shit.
Yep, 100%.
Heard you say that.
Yep. Don't
Yes,
do
sir.
poor people shit. Don't be pawning shit. Don't go buy a fucking $80,000 truck. Okay, have a $2,000 truck in insurance payment. Don't do that. Go buy you a $7,000 Toyota Camry that's gonna last for 10 years, and you ain't got to pay nothing on it. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So, all right, brother. Good stuff.
Yeah, man. Thank you. I'll let you know.
Right, cool. All right, real quick, man. I got some super chats over here. You know I got to love the super chats. All right, Homie 10, best way to crush the SAT Math Academy. I'm going to tell you this. I love Acerly. I'm going to tell you right now, I love Acerly because it's an adaptive test, and once you learn how to do all the problems, you'll be undefeated on the SAT. Who's making your apps? No. I'm not getting my apps made. I'm in a place called, it's an app-making app thing. That's the only way I can explain it. I got 2 of my superstars making an app for me. 7-Eleven with a gas station in San Diego. What do you think? Man, 7-Eleven with a gas station, I'd have to do the math, but I bet you're only making about 150, 200,000 a year on a gas station. You got to own probably 10 of them to really be making it, but you got to buy the first one to buy the second one. So I would say if that's something that enthuses you, I'm going to tell you, me personally, I can't buy a 7-Eleven. Okay, if I got that 92-ounce cup that they give with the 81-cent refills, I had to leave it in my garage because it's 990 calories of sugar if you fill it with Slurpee. Okay, I was addicted to it. Zerbin Singleton, you a bad man for giving that to me in like 2007. It's cost me a lot of dang near diabetic shock incidences. Okay. All right, good. We caught up on super chats. No comment on the 5-mile PDF. No comment. Okay. Swimming in the pool or the ocean? Pool. Swim in the pool. All right, let's go. Next questions. Oh, we got a lot of questions in here. Let these questions rip, guys. In Discord.
Hey, Mr. Zweig, it's Sid again.
It's who?
Sorry about that. Sid, I was just on the kid from Rutgers Business School with the 3.7 GPA.
Okay, what do you want?
So I just heard Master Yoda and the other guy, I think his name was Chase.
Yeah.
They're talking about how they have like letters of, or you're supposed to have letters of recommendations from, higher ranked officers, right?
Okay.
I definitely will not have access to that.
No. Shut up. Don't tell us what you won't have. Okay? That's not the right way to approach it. Be quiet. Okay? Where can you go get letters of recommendation that are fucking awesome?
So my boxing coach.
Not so. What are you gonna say? What are you saying? Go ahead and finish it. What you're saying.
my boxing coach was a Marine, so our boxing
Marine
gym is
what?
called.
Marine what?
He was an E4. I
Okay,
think.
that ain't gonna help you. Okay,
Yeah,
so your boxing
yeah.
coach can't help you.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just like, yeah, I have no family that's in
Okay, so listen,
the
take your ass to
military.
the VFW and find you some letters of recommendation.
The VFW.
You've been boxing. Have you been boxing today?
Yeah, I have.
Yeah, you a little punch drunk right now. You get your head knocked the fuck off today?
Nah.
Okay, go to the VFW
I'm
and
gonna
find you some
bruise
letters
that.
of recommendation, okay?
Okay, all right. And then last question is, I always hear you talking about a PDF to
Okay.
start training from.
Okay.
If I don't get selected, I definitely want to do that option 40 contract.
Didn't we just
and,
talk about this? Didn't we just
No,
talk
we-
about this? Didn't I just
we
tell
did,
you
but-
if you go option 40 with a fucking 3.7 from Rutgers that you're mentally fucking slow?
Yeah.
Did I not tell you that?
100%. No, you did. I
Do
have
you
to get
think
out
I'm
of my
fucking
house.
stupid?
No, I
Like you're
don't.
gonna come on here
don't.
5 minutes later, I'm gonna forget that I just told you that?
No, I don't at all.
Okay, so you're gonna go enlist with a 3.7 from Rutgers. What did I tell you to do instead of going fucking option 40?
Told me to chill out, and if
I told are you hang on, are you the Caucasian kid?
I'm not Caucasian. No, I'm not.
What are you?
I'm Indian.
Okay, you can't go Marine Corps. All right, go ahead.
Yeah.
What's your fuck? Go ahead.
No, I was gonna ask you, like, I was gonna tell you that, like, I do have to leave my house by like this summer. I like won't have a place to stay, and
Okay.
I know that like the Army is just like.
Hey,
something
have you
that's
thought
gonna
about
be
getting
there.
a job? Have you thought about getting a job with your 3.7 from fucking Rutgers?
I have, but like, it's just not something that I would want to do.
Okay, fuck it. Go ahead and enlist in option 40. Let us know how it goes with your 3.7 from fucking Rutgers. Let us know how it goes. I'm going to tell you right now, my bet is not on you. Okay? Smart people don't do well in that job.
What is your degree in?
Supply chain management.
Just there's so much more you can do.
So
hit me up.
much. So hit up Staff Sergeant Shell. He feels sorry for you. He going to help you out. Okay?
All right, thank you, sir. I appreciate it.
All right, man. Talk to you later.
Bye.
All right, next person. Let's go. Look, there's 9 people sitting in this room.
Hey,
One of y'all-
Jake.
What's up?
Back. Love the business knowledge you've been dropping. Very useful, actually.
Okay.
The question I had was, do you recommend doing long runs and long rucks every day, or is it just maybe alternating? Like
Do you have
what
are you trying to do?
18x or
Do you
yeah,
have
Green
the
Berets?
Army PDF?
I don't know.
Okay, so how about you start with the Army PDF? You ain't got to ask no fucking questions unless you got the Army PDF. Just put an exclamation point. Listen, go in over here in the chat, put an exclamation point, Army PDF, and it'll come up right here for you.
Got it.
Okay, cool.
The other question I had was, I know you mentioned something about 1330 being low for the RASP. Would you say the same for 18X? Because I know.
Okay, so listen. I want a fucking 12-minute 2 mile. 12:30 at the absolute most. Okay.
Gotcha.
So what are you running right now?
13s, like low
Perfect.
13s.
Perfect. Get on the Army PDF. Come back when you run in 12:30s. Staff Sergeant Shell is like will print you a contract for an 18 X-ray anytime you're ready. You ain't got a long ways to go, but you got it. So listen, there's so much more than just a 2 mile time. It's really you need to be running a sub 35-minute 5 mile zone 2 run, which is a lot. Okay. But that's kind of the measuring stick. But then on top of that, you got to have the rucking. You got to have the physical component. You got to have the grip strength. There's so much more to it than just a run time. Does that make sense?
Absolutely.
Okay. What sports have you played?
I mean, I've done, almost a little bit of everything: soccer, judo, jiu-jitsu,
Oh,
boxing,
Jesus. Jesus.
wrestling, everything.
None of wrestling. How much wrestling did you do?
I would say on and off since I was like 10.
Where are you
I didn't
from?
like really.
Where are you from?
What? I'm actually from Eastern Europe.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. So you gonna
But I
break
grew up
rocks
in
just
the
fine.
States.
You're fine. Okay. So get on the Army PDF, and then you will see, and you'll be well prepared to go crush anything in the Army.
Gotcha. The other question I had was for you that I know you mentioned about, you'll have a hard time, being smart if you go to the Rangers. Is that the same for the Green Berets?
No. Far more mature organization. How old are you?
Early 30s.
Early 30s. Go Green Beret. You'll be fine.
And then this question is for Yoda and Master Yoda and Staff Sergeant Shell. I know you guys talk about different paths, especially for the guard aspect, the SFRE and 18X. Which one do you recommend, I guess? Which one, and what are the pros and cons? Because I know there was an SFRE and they had a pretty low selection rate. It's like 8%. I know selection rate is in general is like 33.
So
that's
look,
that's because they had
I'll tell
shitty
you
people.
from a
Go ahead.
I can
go ahead.
tell you my feelings on it from a recruiting standpoint, but Master Yoda is by
He
far
left.
more.
I think he left. Oh no, he's here. He's here.
He's gonna be able to answer the actual questions about the training and things of that nature. So you got to refine your question a little bit. What are you asking about?
Yeah, so I know you touched on this question probably before. Somebody had asked, but the question is, does it make a difference if you go through the SFRE or training team or the 18X contract?
Okay, real quick. I'll answer this shit. I had enough. Okay, listen. If you want to be a part-time gunfighter, you go to the National Guard. Okay? They're only selecting 88% because they're taking dudes off the street. Most of the dudes off the street ain't got a fucking chance in hell of getting selected in SFRE. Okay? If you want to be a real gunfighter, then you go active duty and you take an 18 X-ray contract and you prepare and you go murder it like all the 18 X-rays we've sent in the last 3 years because we've been murdering the 18X pipeline. Okay? So don't sit here and talk about numbers or none of that shit. You're either man enough to do it or you're not. Don't matter if the selection rate is 7%, 8%, or 30%. That doesn't matter. Do you understand the difference?
Yes, but
in the National Guard, you are a part-time gunfighter. Part-time gunfighters get killed.
I got something to say.
I got your point. Yeah.
Go ahead.
It just really depends, man. So SFRE, as far as the SFRE is not bad because you're not committing to joining the Guard, right? You just fucking go for 3 days and it just gives you an idea, right? It's like a mini selection and it gives you an idea if you have it in you, right? Now, it's not selection, but it's 3 days of you fucking getting your shit kicked in and you're going to realize like, oh, shit, I want to do this or I don't. Now, what I will tell you with the National Guard guys is that 90% of those guys that don't have a plan, but they go guard, they end up trying to switch to active duty at the end of the Q course because they don't have a plan. So when those 3 years are done or 2 years are done of the qualification course, they realize like, oh shit, I'm going back to whatever life I had before. I'm doing the part-time SF thing. I don't have a plan. And then they're trying to switch to active duty. So what I will tell everybody is the SFRE is not a bad thing because you just go to it and you just fucking realize like, hey, like, do I have it in me to even possibly go to an attend selection? Do I have it in me to even attend and go to OSET and go through this process? That's all SFRE is, right? So like you can go to it, which I highly recommend. I posted it on the SF fucking page thing on here, the Army SF thing. I posted it on there where the next SFRE is for 19th group is, which is in August and then like June or July or something like that. Right, with a PLC to attend the SFRE, right? So like, it just gives you that idea. That's all that is. That doesn't mean you're committing to the Guard. Now, with the whole guard thing is just, hey, do I have already a job now? Do I have a career now? If the answer is fucking no, then I will tell you go active duty, right? Because you're going to end up trying to switch to active duty anyways, like 90% of the guys do, right? Because there's plenty of guys right now sitting over there at language school in Zweig, just waiting to try to get to switch over to active duty, right? Because they didn't have a plan. And then at the end of the day, those 2 to 3 years are going to run out of when you're in training, getting paid, that full-time thing, and then you're done. And then you're like, oh, fuck, I'm going back to my regular life, right? So that's all it is to it.
Gotcha. Yeah. No, I was kind of talking about the 18X in the guard, and I was saying because I know Staff Sergeant Shell said something about it's probably a good idea to have it in your contract when you go through the SFRE.
It doesn't matter, man. It doesn't fucking matter. 18 X-ray in the guard, 18 X-ray in active duty. It's the same shit. You're gonna go to selection. There's no such thing as like. There's no such thing as not having enough contracts. There's no such thing as not having enough contracts or anything like that for 18X. I promise you, if you're trying to go 18 X-ray guard, you will go to fucking selection. If you're trying to go to 18 X-ray active duty route, I promise you, you will go to selection.
Yeah, no, but I was talking about there's a path where you choose an MOS and then they train. You choose a different MOS.
It's not a. Listen, it's not a path. It's what the guard is doing because they ran out of 18X slots. So this is what I was telling you is he's talking to you about the training, and as far as what's going on in the recruiting environment is the question I can answer for you. So that's when I told you to refine that question. So listen, their way they're doing it is they have no slots. They've asked the active duty for more slots. We want more 18Xs, so we told them no. So what they're doing is the guard has now come up with what they call a quote unquote training team where you just sign up a random thing and it's an IOU for an SFAS slot when they get more of those slots. So what that's doing is it's creating a backlog and they've got pages of, people on a wait list. And I've talked to about 5 dudes in the past couple of weeks now who have been waiting for over a year and still have not seen SFAS, and they were promised when they first signed their contract. So I wouldn't touch the guards version of 18 series with a 10-foot pole. You're just asking to get screwed over.
Even if it's a 18X contract.
Hey, hang on. What did he just fucking tell you, bud? What did he just tell you? He just told you. He said you're going to get screwed over in the guard, correct?
Right. But
okay, so then that's what's... No. Stop talking because you want the right answer. We don't have the right answer for you. We have the answer. Okay? So you need to take that and think about it and then come back next week if you want to ask some more questions because you're not listening right now. It's been very clear what both of those individuals said, and you think in your head that there's some other way. Okay? Staff Sergeant Shell just gave you a very... Go ahead.
Answer, Jake.
You want to get what?
I said I'm trying to get the clear answer. I'm listening.
We just gave you the clear answer. He just said you're going to get fucked in the guard, correct? So in the National Guard.
What you're saying is don't sign 18X at all in the guard. Is that?
He just told you that. Yes, you're going to get fucked. That's exactly what he said. Okay. So
yeah.
You want a different answer, bro. We don't have a different answer. We only have the answer.
I just want to hear from the horse's mouth,
Okay, then come back tomorrow night because you wearing me the fuck out because you won't listen. Okay. Cool. Next person.
What's up, Jake?
What's up?
My name is Victor. I'm a sophomore in high school right now.
Okay.
And like many people in your Discord, my dream's to be a SEAL, but I want to firstly, I want to go to the Naval Academy, and my question is...
Where do you live?
Chicago.
Where at in Chicago?
Elmhurst.
Oh, not a good place to live. Okay. Way too many people applying from Elmhurst. All right, go ahead. What you got?
I'm just asking, as a sophomore, 16-year-old, what should I be doing to what should I be doing to increase my chances of getting into the Naval Academy?
What's your GPA?
So my school's
not so what's your GPA?
freshman year 3.8, right now 3.7.
Okay, you probably, what's your ethnicity?
I'm Caucasian.
You're gonna have to do better than that. What's your SAT score? Have you taken the SAT yet?
No, I'm a sophomore, so we can't take that yet.
That's not true. That's not true. Okay. You take the SAT anytime you want. You just have to sign up for it. Okay. I will tell you this: you're going to need in the 1400s, mid 1400s or higher to get picked up. Because Elmer's has a whole lot of people applying from it. Okay.
Okay.
So you asked me what to do. There's a whole laundry list. Have you listened to the Naval Academy playlist?
I've been listening to a lot of the videos, yeah.
Okay, so I would just tell you, are you an athlete?
Yes, I'm an athlete.
What sport?
So, Muay Thai, that's a combat sport. I did that for...
That don't count. That ain't a high school sport.
Water polo. Water polo and soccer.
Are you playing water polo and soccer in high school?
Yeah, I'm playing water polo right now.
Okay, so those are good sports to be in. I would just tell you, like, you got to make sure your grades are good. I would sign up for the summer programs at the Naval Academy. I'd make sure I'm in great shape when I go. There's a whole bunch of things you can do as a sophomore, but the main thing is to make sure you keep your grades up. Your grades, you got to be above a 3.8, and you got to have a 1450 or above on the SAT.
Got it.
Because my guess in Elmhurst, like, you're going to have 35 people applying to the service academies because you're in a really good area.
Right. My second question is, again, towards like the academic area, should I be focusing on, because what I've done so far, I've taken all AP and honors classes.
Do you have A's in them?
So I've had all A's so far, and my GPA's decreased because the last semester I was slacking a lot.
Wait. Hang on. So listen, I just asked you, did you get all A's in your AP classes?
In my AP classes specifically, yeah, I've had all A's.
Okay, so don't take AP classes unless you get A's. Are you on track to take chemistry, physics, and calculus?
So I'm in chemistry right now. I have a 97 in chemistry honors.
Yep.
I'm gonna be for junior year. I'm gonna take AP physics.
Okay.
And then I was actually just watching your video on that you need to be in calculus. So earlier today, I messaged my counselor to get into a summer school program. I'm meeting with him tomorrow because I'm not on track to be in calculus senior year.
Okay.
So I want to get that done.
Okay, good. All right, you're doing what you need to do. You all right now?
All right, awesome.
Okay.
Appreciate it, Tim.
All good, brother. All right, solid question. I like that question, man. I like that question. All right, go ahead. Next guy.
What's up, Jake? Got a couple questions, but I'm not sure if it'd be better to ask you or Shell.
Okay.
So, essentially, like, I have a criminal background, and my charges are all resolved. They're from 8 years ago.
Okay, that doesn't matter. What are you trying to do?
So I was thinking just to go 11B for a couple years and then reclass as intelligence analyst.
Okay,
but I heard a little bit of what you were saying earlier.
Did you hear our whole conversation about bullshit ass reclass?
Well, I was on the bus and I was on YouTube, and there's like a lag between YouTube and Discord.
Okay,
So I switched over. I didn't hear the whole thing.
It's really hard to reclass.
Okay.
Okay.
Would having like a college degree help, or would that not make a difference?
It doesn't matter. The problem is in the Army, once you get in a job, it's hard to reclass.
Gotcha.
They don't care you got a college degree, bro. Like, you an enlisted dude, they own you, so they don't care.
Okay.
So
do you think, like, based on the fact there's a misdemeanor DUI, and then when I was on probation, I got caught with a fake ID. They just treated it as like a probation violation.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think I would have a chance of getting picked up as like an intel analyst like 35F, or should I just go, 11B?
Staff Sergeant Shell's going to answer that question.
Okay.
If he comes on. If not, you're going to come in here tomorrow at
Shit.
7. Go ahead, Staff
What was it?
Sergeant
I'm
Shell.
sorry. Repeat your
Go
question,
ahead.
man. I'm
Go
sitting
ahead.
here messing around in the chat.
So basically, got a college degree and a criminal background. I was trying
Okay,
to, or my thought was I
hang
would
on.
enlist.
He got a DUI and then he got a probation violation for a fake ID on the DUI probation. And he wants to know if he can go intel analyst.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I don't think you'll have an issue. The DUI, what was the probation? What did you do to violate your probation?
I got caught with a fake ID. My buddy was acting a fool, and the cops came to arrest him, and then I was there. And
you should be fine, man. I mean, it just as long as you're truthful about it with the security investigator, right? The biggest thing on investigations is they want to see if you're going to lie to them. If you've had minor inconveniences in life, they kind of expect that. Everybody really does. But the second you try to hide it or lie about it, that's when they're going to cook you. And they're going to be like, nope, you're done.
Gotcha. And so I made a stupid decision when I was talking to the recruiter a couple weeks ago. He was trying to get me to go to MEPS immediately, but I'm working like 2 jobs, 6 to 8 days a week right now. And I also said like, hey, I want to make sure I can pass a piss test. And then he's like, what do you mean? And I mentioned that I smoked pot at the end of January of this year.
This retard. God damn.
I know.
Okay, listen, just call Staff Sergeant Shell, man. Get his phone number, call him. He'll tell you everything, because you ain't got a recruiter, right?
No, I do. I've been talking to one. I took I gave him all my paperwork for my arrests and whatnot.
Okay.
But I haven't taken the ASVAB or gone to MEPS yet.
Okay. All right. I wish you the best, brother. Like, just stop talking.
It depends on him, man. Whatever he put on your paperwork at this point is that's on there now.
Yeah, no, I can. He's having me fill it out on my own. I can see like where it says, used pot on January 30th, and I'm like, shit, I shouldn't have fucking opened my stupid mouth.
Yeah. All right.
I mean, look, man, it's not gonna. At the end of the day, it's not gonna stop you from joining. There's gonna be minor things. You're never gonna be an MP. You're never gonna be in the medical field, things like that. But I mean, you should be fine, dude. I don't know. I would just keep moving. Just keep moving and, ask the questions here before you open your mouth.
Gotcha.
Hey, a public service announcement. Guys, when you go to the recruiter, please don't tell them about fucking drug use yesterday. Don't say nothing. Just tell them you ain't ready to go. Please come in here, ask us. We'll point you in the right direction. Don't go in there and tell them you got asthma when you were 1 year old and you lived in an incubator. Don't do that. Don't tell the recruiters nothing. Don't do it. It doesn't help you. I know y'all want to go in there and bare your souls, but please don't do that, man. Golly, man. You make it hard. Half the country smoking weed right now.
The caveat to that is if you're talking to me, you tell me fucking everything.
Okay. Staff Sergeant Shell don't count. Okay? He don't count. We over here in the winning category. Winning! Hey, where's Jordan at? Jordan, are you on here yet?
What's up, Jake?
Dude, where you been? Dog, I totally forgot. I heard Staff Sergeant Shell's voice. Dog, tell us the good news.
Yeah, by the good glory of God, somehow I got a 18 X-ray contract today. Man, I even crazier, Staff Sergeant Shell told me that they moved another kid from the ASVAB slot on Monday to put me there to take it. Like,
let's go. When are you leaving?
I don't know. I think that's still in the works. You might know more than me, Staff Sergeant Shell. We sort of talked about it, but
okay. Yeah, no, are you in shape?
I'm in shape enough to. I'm in shape. Yes, sir.
Okay, let's go. When are we leaving, bruh?
Yeah,
you got a very short time, but he can text you that date.
Okay, text me. Hey, dog, text me. I'm going to call you when I get done with this shit. Congratulations, man. We making 18 X-rays like they coming out of the woodwork, man.
Yeah. It's like Staff Sergeant Shell called me, and my jaw was on the floor because I didn't expect
Let's go.
it. I was talking to you about doing other, like 68 whiskey or 11.
Let's eat. Are you ready to eat? You sound like you hesitant.
No, I'm just still sort of, my jaw is still on the floor because
Okay, look.
been waiting.
You
a long
can't
time for
be
this.
shocked when you win in this Discord. Like
course.
we not building losers for life, are we?
Of course not.
No, bro. You can't be shocked. It's time to go. Dog, we ain't got but 3 weeks, right?
Round.
Okay, let's go, bro. We gotta get the fire, man.
I told Staff Sergeant Shell not if I pass it, but when I pass SFAS, I'll buy a mistake dinner.
No. Listen. We're not worried about no SFAS. We don't have no problems at SFAS.
Mm-hmm.
You don't buy no steak dinner until you got a fucking Green Beret on your head. You invite us to graduation. We show up and fucking whoop ass. All right.
You'll get the letter.
We're not worried about no SFAS, bro. That's the first part of the pipeline. Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right, brother. I need the fire in the gut, man. We got to pick up this fire because where you live right now?
I'm in Baltimore, Maryland.
Oh, be more. I need to send some goons to beat you up?
No, it's okay.
Okay, no, it's okay.
I work in a pretty shit part, so
no. If you don't bring some more gas and enthusiasm to this chat, I'm gonna fire up some dudes and send them right up to Baltimore to tune you up.
I'll let you know that.
Have you been beat up at work yet?
Huh? Got a gun pointed at me. I don't know if that's safe.
No. My guys are gonna put their hands on you. They ain't gonna point no guns at you. They just gonna beat your ass at work and tell you better pick it the fuck up because we going to be a Green Beret. Okay?
Gotcha. I'm ready for it, man.
Okay.
It's a long time coming, so I'm happy.
I know.
Catch you around. I'll give you a text afterwards.
All right, Jordan. Talk to you later. Another 18 X-ray came out of the woodwork. Staff Sergeant Shell worked miracles, triangulated 3 signals off of a Soviet satellite somewhere over the Pacific Ocean and got this young man an 18 X-ray contract. Staff Sergeant Shell.
I'm not gonna lie. Dog,
it's
I'm
crazy.
a little shocked.
It's crazy, but that's all right.
That was a lot of work. That man's story is 2 years in the making. I mean, I was still in Illinois recruiting when I started talking to him. So this is wild.
That's why we winning over here, bro. Sometimes we can do the shit right now, and sometimes we got to do it tomorrow. In his case, we got it done tomorrow. So good shit. Shout out to Staff Sergeant Shell. Shout out to Jordan. I mean, shit. We making 18 X-rays. They ain't got no problem doing that. All right, let's go. Next question. Let's get it done. How we got so many people down here in the chat? No one's got no questions. 2 of them dudes is the masters. All my guys coming back.
Somebody on mute.
Who's on mute? I gotta look at the little green box. Alex, you on mute or Alexander?
Hello. Hey,
yeah, what's up? Yeah, I hear you. What's up?
All right. So I'm just wondering what's a better option for me. I'm prior service, but I'm
prior what service?
Marine Corps.
Okay. What do you want to do?
I want to do option 40 or 18 X-ray.
Okay. How old are you?
28.
Go at 18 X-ray.
Okay. 18 X-ray, you will fucking be super successful at selection and course with a prior Marine.
Don't go.
Okay. Actually, your only option. You can't, as a prior service, you can't do option 40. It's not in the business rules.
Ooh.
Once he enlists, I don't say he can volunteer for RAS. That's not the problem. The problem is he's 28 years old.
28 years old. You don't want to go play fuck games with a bunch of privates, do you?
No, sir.
Okay, yeah.
He clearly left the Marine Corps for a reason. So being an 18 X-ray will probably be your best option.
So I had a bunch of waivers because I was talking to a recruiter back home. I was trying to reach out to Staff Sergeant Shell because I figured he would be the best help. I have a bunch of waivers and stuff like that. I had to get passed for injuries and whatnot because I've been out for 5 years.
What's your 5 mile time?
I haven't even ran 5 miles yet.
Okay, you got the PDF?
I do not.
Okay, so just go in the chat, type !, all one word, Army PDF, and it'll come up. Get in shape, hit up Staff Sergeant. Staff Sergeant Shell been in school for the last month and a half. So he's back now, so hit him up, get on his schedule, and get your shit together. Look, man, the Marine Corps kills everything they go do in other services. They kill buds, they kill fucking the Green Beret pipeline. Like, they just do. Because you guys are so liberated from coming out of hell that everything else seems easy to you. Okay?
Yes, sir. Makes sense.
All right, cool.
All right, thanks, sir. Appreciate it.
Yep. Hey, guys, everybody, man, Staff Sergeant Shell been living a dual life. He been in get promoted school for the last 6 weeks. He's back. He only been back a week. He signed some contracts, but just understand this. He been like a one-legged man in like an ass-kicking competition, or he's trying to swim and he ain't got no arms and legs. Okay, either one of them. Both of them are bad situations. All right, let's go. Rip these questions off. What's the next one?
Hey, Jake, I got a question.
Okay, what's your name?
I'm Wyatt.
Wyatt, what's up?
So basically, I got a pretty good job at one of the better consulting firms, and I've been thinking a lot just about my career long term. And I was wondering, do you think it would be a smart idea to go become an officer, or should I just stick on this path I'm on?
How old are you?
22.
Okay, I hated consulting. I thought it was the dumbest shit in the world. Okay? So at 22, you can go be an officer in the Army. You'll be done by your 27th birthday. You can always go back to consulting.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. I interned this summer, and it just seemed like a lot of nothing.
What's your GPA?
I have a 3.93.
Okay, so you can do anything you want. You want to go fly in the Air Force?
I was kind of wondering, like,
what's your undergrad? What's the undergrad in? What's the degree?
Accounting and finance.
All right, you might be able to swing it. You just got to do well on the AFOQT.
So would you recommend then Air Force, or are there roles in the Army or Navy? I'm pretty new to all this stuff.
Okay, you're fine. Listen, go fly. You got 3.9, go fly. Quickest way to make $400,000 a year and not doing nothing. Flying a school bus. So see if you can. So if you hit me up with an email, jake.zweig@gmail, ask for the aviation or the ASTB package, I'll email you all the study guides that our brilliant genius dude made for us that have been crushing all of the tests. I would tell you to start with the Air Force personally.
All right. Sounds good. Thank you.
All right, brother. All right, let's go. We got 7. Go ahead. What you got?
My name is Will, and I am in seminary right now. I feel called to be a chaplain, but I'm struggling paying the schooling aspect of it. And so I'm kind of lost, and like I don't know if I should go enlist because I went to OCS for the Marine Corps. I had shoulder problems.
Okay.
Out of college.
Wait.
So
Did you go to OCS as a chaplain in the Marine Corps? The Marine Corps don't have no chaplains. They Navy chaplains.
So that's kind of how I got called in the chaplaincy route.
Okay. Did you pray to God? Did you pray to God to help you out in this situation?
A little bit.
Okay, what did he tell you to do?
Well, I don't. Still foggy right now.
Okay,
Still foggy.
all right. I'm with you, brother. I'm with you. I know he didn't tell you to call us. We ain't on his list and shit. Okay, go ahead.
Well, we're all children, but yeah, I'm just kind of. I don't know if I should enlist because like the OCS packets usually last a while.
The chaplain OCS packages?
No, because you have to have an ecclesiastical endorsement. I don't have that yet.
Okay, how far away are you from getting it?
Well, kind of a little bit of a distance.
All right, listen, bro. I don't do well with fucking ambiguity. How far away are you from getting what you need?
Probably about 2 years.
Okay, so here's what I would say. Hit up Staff Sergeant Shell because I'm pretty sure you could go bang some National Guard time, get some money for school, and be able to shore it up that way, and then you can go fucking chaplain when you get done with your little National Guard time. I would say that's probably the best option. Because how old are you?
About to turn 24.
Oh, you're still young. You'll be all right. You running out of money for school?
Yeah.
Okay, do this. We had a chaplain, man. Who knows where the chaplain information is? I thought we had some chaplain information because they may help with school if you're far enough along. Have you reached out to them at all?
Well, I reached out to the Navy chaplains.
Okay.
But they don't help for school.
Okay, did you reach out to the Army chaplains?
No, but like they won't start the process until I have the ecclesiastical endorsement.
Okay, so I would call Cal Staff Sergeant Shell, talk to him about National Guard options. Because at least then you could get some money for school. You could finish school.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, all right, brother.
Hey there,
All right.
Jake.
What's
I'm
up?
Staff Sergeant Shill. My name is Aiden, right? I just wanted to confirm with you guys, what would be good times in order to reach out, or physical times to reach out in regards to getting down to business as far as the 18 X-ray contract is concerned.
What is your 5 mile time, Aiden?
Roughly 39, 40 minutes.
Okay, I don't need roughly. What do you think it is on your best day?
Shoot, 39, 30. I rely on Google Earth to determine my distance, so that's why I say kind of roughly.
Do you have a phone?
Yeah.
You know you can put MyFitPal on there, and it'll fucking tell you how far you run and how long it takes.
No, I really haven't looked into that.
It's free.
Okay, I'm gonna have to check that out.
Where do you live?
I stay in Northern California.
Okay, Northern California. You sound like you just came up out of a rock in some bottom down in Mississippi.
Something like that.
Okay, all right. So listen, get the app. Here's what I'm gonna tell you: get the Army PDF, get your ass in shape. When you start getting down to 35 minutes, 36 minutes, call Staff Sergeant Shell.
Outstanding. All right, thank you very much, you guys. You guys have a great day.
All good, brother. Easy day. Easy day.
Likewise.
All right, next guy. Let's go. We got like 6 more dudes. We're gonna rip these questions. It's my 20th anniversary. I bought my wife Arby's yesterday for 20th anniversary. That's what she wanted. So she got Arby's. So I don't know what she wants tonight. We'll see what she wants for dinner. No more questions? 3 of these people are us. Oh, there's only 2 people. What's up?
Hey, Mr. J. Sorry, I've been running, but it's the only time I can get on here.
Can you stop running, Buck?
Yes, sir. I stopped.
Okay, you good. You can walk. I just need to be able to hear you. Go ahead. What you got?
All right. So I've been this ex-firefighter. You know, I was going.
You said what?
The ex-firefighter. Remember I talked to you?
Oh, you're the ex-firefighter going 18 X-ray. Okay, what's your question?
Okay, so you know Nate on YouTube. You did a bunch of like.
Yeah, I know
videos with
Nate
him and
really
stuff.
well. I know Nate really well. What's your question?
So he did a whole outline of what Green Berets do.
Okay.
And he kind of teared me away from it. Because
Okay.
he said a lot of it's paperwork. He said a bunch of guys come into the platoon don't even know how to shoot a gun.
Yeah.
Because they haven't had much artillery training.
Yeah.
And a lot of it's teaching and being able to like work with,
Yeah.
guys running around in sandals and shooting guns, don't know what
Yeah.
they're doing.
Yeah.
So I wanted to go Army Ranger route.
Okay.
But do you think I'm too old to do that?
How old are you?
27.
No, you're not too old. You just understand you're going to be dealing with a lot of BS from a bunch of young kids. So if that's what you
Right,
want
but
to
I like
do, then if you're okay with that, then go ahead.
Yes, sir. I just wanted to like kind of hear Master Yoda and his idea of between Ranger and Green Berets.
Okay,
how
so
much
listen,
training
listen.
they actually get.
Listen, I can fucking tell you, I'm a professional in that subject.
Yes, sir.
Okay? You go to Army, the Ranger Bat. I just sent fucking a kid to Ranger Bat on Friday. You're going to fight every fucking Friday. You're going to have Fight Club. Okay?
That's good.
If you go to 18 X-ray, you're not going to have Fight Club. You're going to be, hopefully you'll be an assistant something, but right now, most of the Green Beret A teams are short some people. Okay? And so you're going to have a lot of responsibility really early that's going to require a shit ton of work because you're responsible. All right?
Do
So if
they-
you go ahead.
Sorry, sir. Do they hold you to like a standard like the Rangers do with physical fitness?
Yeah.
Because that's what I really like. the
Okay, then
standard
go
where
go
everybody
Rangers.
has
Go
to
ahead,
meet.
Master Yoda. Go ahead.
If you show up out of fucking shape, you ain't gonna make it. No
Yeah.
fucking, you won't even make it into the fucking team room. I'm gonna
Nope.
start there. That's one. Two. yes, I fucking seen Nate's video. That's partially correct, right? Like certain things are correct, right? Yeah, there is paperwork and stuff like that. But there's paperwork and everything like that anywhere you go in the fucking army, because at the end of the day, it's the military. Somebody's got to do it. Whenever you become a sergeant someday, even in Ranger Battalion, you're going to have soldiers under you. You're going to do counseling. You're going to do all that shit, right? Now,
Yes,
going the
sir.
Green Beret route, what you need to understand and people need to understand is that you have the companies, you have the fucking SF companies. Within the SF companies, you have different types of ODAs. You have different types of teams. You have direct action teams, you have free fall teams, you have dive teams, you have a bunch of different fucking teams, right? Then you also have different companies. You have the specialty company, which is usually your fucking, that's where you're, a lot of guys that go from Ranger Bat over to SF, a lot of those guys end up going to like the CRIF, right? Or they used to call it the CRIF. They used to call it the SIF. It's just like your quick reaction force, right? It's like a mini Delta Force, right? Now, don't fucking quote me, right? It's not Delta Force, but that's what that's what the CRIF company does, and the CRIF teams do. It's more of like CQB, constant shoot houses and shit like that, right? That's for your guys that want to be shooters, right? Because guess what? Believe it or not every Green Beret wants to just fucking be a shooter all the time. There is Green Berets that like, right, the unconventional warfare side of things or the intelligence side of things, right? There's a million routes you can go as a Green Beret, right? And even within the companies and the ODAs, there's a different, it just based on you, on where you're kind of trying to go. When you get to a fucking company, you're going to sit down with the company sergeant major, and the sergeant major is going to give you an interview, and they're going to break down what it is that you're trying to do, as long as it meets the fucking company's higher mission, right? And they're going to put you where they need you based on also on what you're trying to do. If you're like, hey, sergeant major, I'm a fucking shooter, no shit, I want to go to a fucking CRIF company, or I mean a CRIF company and things like that, then you might end up there. Most likely you will end up there. Out of the guys that I showed up with, the guys that said this is what I want to do, they ended up where they wanted to do. I ended up where I wanted to end up at. That's all I will say on that, right? Just based on opening my mouth and, hey, this is what I want to do. But as far as paperwork and shit like that, yeah, you're going to get to a point in your career, no matter where you go in the military, that you're going to do fucking paperwork, right? So,
yes,
but that doesn't mean that at 27 you can't go to Ranger Bat. Hey, go to Ranger Bat. Fucking those guys are always getting after, because all they do is fucking, right? Airfield seizures, like that's all they do. Jump, fucking shoot, kick indoors. That's their sole job.
Right. So you do that when I'm 32, 33, then go Green Beret route, and that would help.
I mean, it's not that it will help. It's just that it's on you as the individual. What do you want to do? Do you want to spend 4 or 5 years in Ranger Bat and then go to SF? Like the same way Marines are very successful in the qualification course and they end up making really good Green Berets, Ranger Bat dudes end up fucking crushing the Q course and end up being great Green Berets, right? Because they come from that environment of just being around fucking animals all the time. You know what I mean? Like,
yes,
where they're trying to rip your head off. Now, the thing with Green Berets is that you have the autonomy where, like, it's on you, man. Like, it's on you to fucking go do PT. It's on you to train. Because if you don't train and you can't fucking perform when it's time to perform, you're going to get kicked off the team, or you won't even make it into a team room. That's all it is to it.
Right.
But nobody's going to be on top of you like, hey, did you fucking train today? Right? Like, it is in Ranger Bat. Like, that's not going to happen. You know what I mean? Like, it's on you.
Yes, sir.
Hope that makes sense.
Yes, sir, it does. I appreciate that. All right. Well, that's all for me. Thank y'all for your advice.
All right, brother. Good stuff, man. Glad you came on. Thank you.
Hey, Jake.
What's up?
This is my second time running a 5 mile.
Okay.
I'm at 36:30.
Okay, good. Good.
Yes, sir. Yes,
That's
sir.
good. That's a good place to start, bro. I'm going to tell you this. That's a lot better than a 50-minute 5 mile. So that's a good place to start.
Yeah, I ain't never even ran a 5 mile till 3 weeks ago.
Okay, so make sure you're taking it slow so you don't run no shin splints into them legs.
Yeah, sir. I've been rucking too at work because I work nights.
Okay.
And I work with machinery, so I got a tool backpack. I threw a bunch of metal in there.
Okay.
And so it's like 65 pounds and bending over machinery, running upstairs and stuff like that.
Listen. Take it down to 50 pounds. 65 pounds is just going to get you hurt. Just don't go over 50 pounds.
Okay, I'll go to 50, but I did 30 for 2 weeks, and then I guess
Yeah,
I
then
did
you went to
too big of an
65.
increment.
65 will start causing you problems. Just leave it at 50. 50 is more than enough to get what you need to get out of the ruck.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes,
good. I like it. I like it. Finding a way to win at work. I love it.
Yeah, it's rough, man. I work. I throw the book bag on at work. I work 10 hours. Come home. I go to the gym, and then before I go back to work, I hit my run.
Okay, are you
So,
ready
I
for
mean,
this?
That's all I'm doing.
Let me tell you something. I had a driver at Amazon wear a 45-pound bulletproof, like weighted vest, and run 15 miles a day delivering packages for 3 months before he went in the Air Force. Needless to say, he murdered the Air Force, okay? He murdered basic training. So we love it, man. We love it. Double dip, baby. Ruck and work. You good to go.
Yes, thank y'all, man. I just
All
been
good.
watching y'all's video, and I like how y'all cut to the chase and tell people the real thing. So,
Hey, man, make
that's
sure
one
you
thing why I like.
make sure you hit up Staff Sergeant Shell when you're ready to go, right? Oh, man. All the metal in his rucksack done messed up his signal. All right. He'll come back when he come back. Next question.
Hey, Jake, it's Weston.
Weston, what's up?
Just got one quick question for you regarding business. Are you working on, or do you have anybody working on a PDF on or a basic guide on how to buy business?
So I'm in SMB Deal Hunter. I don't have a guide. Man, I'm gonna tell you, this SMB Deal Hunter that I joined has been phenomenal. But if you want to make a PDF on how to buy a business, go right ahead.
Okay. Well, the reason I ask is because I myself haven't bought a business. It's something that I just look into.
Okay, so listen, I'm gonna tell you this. Go on SMB Deal Hunter. Okay, there is a ton of.
Is this a portal?
No, it's you can join it. It costs a lot of money. Well, not a lot of money, but a good amount of money. But they have a ton of videos that are gonna tell you, I'll say at least 75-80% of the stuff. And the other thing I'm going to tell you, if you go into Gemini and to ask it, give me the 40 steps I need to buy a business, it's going to tell you. The big thing is, what's your credit score?
805.
Okay, so you're good. The big thing is the credit score that normally kills people from getting to $5 million.
Got it.
And then let me ask you this, you got down payment? But, well, don't even worry about down payment because you can manipulate the down payment with seller financing. So if you put it into Gemini, Gemini is going to give you a 95% answer. How old are you?
28.
28. Great time. Fucking sell your soul right now. Go make fucking millions of dollars. Retire by the time you fucking 40 years old.
Awesome. Thank you, Jake.
All good, brother. All right, let's go. YouTube. People was not getting talking. Chat. Let's go. All right, let's go. Who's that? Oh, man, we got hands up. Let's go. Wednesday night Discord. We killing it. YouTube, public service announcement. The app is coming. The shit gonna be fire. That's all I can say. My two geniuses are working on that shit as we speak right now. Okay. All right, what else we got? Anything else in the chat?
Hey, Jake, one quick question. You said Sun 2, 35 minute, 5 mile. Should I use, because I have my monitor for my heart rate, should I use my watch, my settings based on my lactate threshold or my max heart rate? Because I've been told different things from.
Okay, so listen, we're not gonna overcomplicate this. So you know what a zone 2 heart rate is?
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's what you're gonna use. Okay, you know what max heart rate is?
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's what you're gonna use. So on time trees, I want to see max heart rate during the sprints. On, well, let me say this, at least 95% of max heart rate. Okay, 95%. You got to be beaten. Okay, same thing with the 800s, the 400s. That's the only time you're going to be running for your life. Okay? So 3 times a week, twice a week, depending, like on the Army PDF, it's only twice a week. You're running for your life on Monday and you're running for your life on Friday. Okay? So, does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
All right. And here's what I'm gonna tell you. Is there better ways to train? Yeah, probably so. Okay. Is this shit been incredibly effective for us for the last 4 years in the Army? Absolutely. My dude that just got done with Ranger with RASP said he was highly disappointed in the quality. He was highly disappointed in RASP. He thought it was relatively easy, but he crushed the PDF before he went. He did everything on there, and he said, "Man, Jake, I was kind of disappointed. It was a lot easier than I thought it would be." Okay, that's what we trying to get to. We want you to go to the Q course, and it's just a regular old course for you. You're gonna have some hard times, but you should go, and the physical standards, everything should just be like, all right, I'm good. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
Okay, all good. All right, let's go. Man, what is going on? Why are we taking so long? Lucas, what you got?
Lucas. Yeah.
What you got with your little panda bear,
I was
man?
about to ask about the line.
About the lineman job, right?
Yeah.
What'd you find out?
So, yeah, I just got to get my transcripts tomorrow from school. And then I'm getting my interview scheduled and everything that's squared away.
Okay.
I just wanted to ask you another question because I asked you some financial questions before.
Go ahead.
I read the one book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad.
Yep.
Because, I don't know, like, my family, they make some questionable financial decisions. Like, I realized that when I was young. So I'm trying to, like, get out of that.
Okay.
Yeah. I was
Did
just
they pawn your bed
wondering
Did they pawn your bed 1 month?
Nah, not that far.
Okay.
But some definitely other crazy.
Okay.
But anyway, I was wondering, are you gonna make a video on just financial advice, or do you already have videos, anything like that?
I don't know if there's a financial playlist. We've talked about it a ton on if you search I don't know what you would search to find it, man. We've talked about a ton of financial stuff on these Discords, like how to buy a car, how to go buy a house. We talked a little bit about how to buy a business. Yeah, I don't know if there's a playlist, man. You might be able to just search my channel and see. But there's a lot of information out there, right? Like there's a lot of solid information out there about, I tell people, like, people are poor because they make poor decisions. Rich people are rich because they make rich decisions. It's not hard. It's not like, dog, I'm going to tell you, I tell people this, man. You got to work just as hard to be poor as you do rich. And people, they disagree with me. I'm like, man, like, you got to try to be poor. All the poor people are going to say, oh, I'm working my butt off. And then they sleeping until 12 o'clock in the afternoon. So I don't think it's a lot. When you going to find out?
About what?
The lineman job.
Oh, I'm gonna get my transcripts once I walk in tomorrow from school, and then I'll just call them. I get out at 10:50, so I'll just call them once I get out of school.
Let's go.
I'll schedule it.
Let's get it done.
Yeah, yes, sir.
Okay, get ready to work hard, man. Listen to what they say so you don't blow up in a puff of smoke. Okay.
Yeah, I hope not.
No, you don't hope not. Just be attentive. Go to work every day. Take a second before you start work and tell yourself, hey, man, I got to pay attention. I got to be turning it on. You can't go to work lackadaisical when you were lineman. Okay?
Yes, sir.
All right, cool.
All right, Jake, one more question. I was just wondering because, I told you my family, like, I grew up around a bunch of bad financial decisions. So now, like, I'm working. I told you I got saved up now, like, I think like 13K.
Okay.
But I just found myself being like really stingy.
That's good. That's good.
Like, very stingy.
Fuck it. Hey, bro, fuck it. Dog, that's the best thing in the world. You know what's the best thing in the world? Telling motherfuckers you broke. I ain't got no money. Okay? I'm broke. I'm homeless. I ain't got no money. But really, you got zeros in your bank account. Dog, listen, you don't get rich by being fucking a spendthrift. That don't happen unless you go start some Elon Musk company or some shit like that. But even then, you can't run a good company if you're a spendthrift. So don't ever get upset that you being stingy. Okay? Don't ever get upset if you frugal. I tell everybody, man, people get mad at cheap people, right? I don't know how they get mad when you fucking broke. If you need my money, then you broke. I'm rich. I ain't got a problem with it. Okay? Don't ever get mad because you don't spend no money. Because if you got what you got in the bank, that means you're doing something right. Okay? Because most people, when they start getting some money in the bank, they go spend it. And what they don't realize is once you get to about $30,000, about 30, maybe 40,000, it doesn't matter what happens because you can always just pay cash for it. And that's when you start getting into that freedom circle, like 50,000, 100,000. You just got freedoms. Okay, your car break down, fuck it, I'm going to go buy a new one. Let me pay $6,000 to go buy me a new Camry, a used Camry with 80,000 miles on it. Okay, maybe it's a 2007, some old lady had, it got 60,000 miles on it. I'm going to pay $7,000 in cash, and I'm never going to miss that $7,000 because it's coming out of $100,000. That's what real freedom is about. Okay, so don't be upset that you stingy. Shit, you sneaking candy bars into the movies?
Nah, nothing crazy like that, G.
That ain't crazy. Shit, I take candy bars in the movie every time I go. You know, you could pay $14 for that big box of Sour Patch Kids, or you could stop at the grocery store and get you 2 pounds and be happy the whole movie.
Yeah, they got a Dollar Tree next to my movie theater.
Absolutely. Right? But I'm just giving that as an example, bro. Don't feel bad, man. That's the way you should go. Okay, keep saving your money. Let us know when you get to 20. Don't tell nobody you got no money. Tell everybody you broke, man. Someone asks you for money. I mean, I'm broke. I ain't got no money, man. I ain't had a job in 2 years. I'm fucking broke. I ain't got no money. Okay?
Yeah, Jake. You just
All
said
good.
$6,000 Camry. Right now I got 2012 Hyundai. I bought it off this old lady for $5,000. It only had 50K miles on it. I was like, oh my gosh.
It's still running
run
good?
and everything. Yeah, it run perfect. I only
no
had to
worries in the
change.
world, bro.
Cross my fingers. I don't want to speak nothing bad out.
Keep saving your money, bro. Okay?
All right. Have a good one, Jake.
All good. Hey, man, I'm going to answer this question because this is one of them foolish-ass questions, okay? What about when I'm on a date and I want to look like a baller? Okay? I'm going to tell you right now, you should take her on a work date. Make her cut the grass in your front yard. Then you'll know what you got. Either she cut the grass or she going about her business, okay? If you got to spend money on a woman to get a woman, you ain't got a good one, okay? Because when the more you stay with her, the more money you're going to have to pay. And I'm just telling you, make her come over and cut the grass, man. Call it a work date. Make her come over and weed the garden with you or something stupid. See what kind of woman you have. She ain't willing to do it? Deuces. Okay, I just want to ask that. All right, let's go. Let's get these last questions out the way and get up out of here.
Hey, Jake, it's Weston again.
Weston, what happened the first time I do?
This is one more question.
Go ahead.
You said not to talk about it, so I'm gonna try to abbreviate it.
No. What did I say? Not okay. Then send me a fucking text message. If I told you not to talk about it, just send me a text message.
Got it. Just check your phone in a bit.
Yeah, bro. It's sitting right fucking here. You see it right here? You see it? Okay. Next question.
Hey Jake, it's Victor again. I just had another question because for service academies, I know that you need letters of recommendations and something from a congressman. I'm in contact with.
You're a sophomore, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, we don't worry about that shit until next year.
Don't worry about it.
What did I just say, Victor?
Don't worry about it. Sorry.
Okay, so you can start working on your. Who do you got in your family? Start digging into your family and see if you got anybody that can get you letters of recommendation. We need 06s and higher. That means colonels and generals. Okay, you can start working on that in your family tree, but we don't worry about nothing else until next week. I mean, next year.
Understood.
When you start your junior year, we'll start worrying about that stuff. Okay.
And then when should I hop on the PDF?
You don't need to hop
Is
on the
that like
PDF at all until you get selected.
Okay.
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 Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Jake.
All right, brother. All right, let's go. Someone asked me about GPA in Fly Navy. Get a good ASTB score. You got a mathematics degree. It's pretty much any GPA. Okay, what else you got? Golly, man. Why are all y'all coming back twice and 3 times? I'm going to let y'all in and I'm going to yell at you. Get your question done the first time and then bounce up out of here. What you got?
My bad, man. It's like my 5th question to be asked.
No shit. What's your question, Indian dude?
That's my fault. That's my fault. I was gonna ask you how I should be training just to bring up my speed. As I said before, like play sport and stuff. So I haven't really
Hey man,
gotten the chance.
listen. What are you doing right now?
I'm at the gym right now.
How about you stop fucking around and lifting weights and talk to us?
Yeah. I
What is
literally
your
just got on
fucking
this
question?
Discord, so.
What is your
Yeah,
question?
I wanted to ask how you would tell me to like improve my speed.
Do you
I
have
know
the
you said
do you have the
13.
Army PDF?
No, I do not.
Okay, get the Army PDF. That's how you improve your speed.
Okay, perfect.
Perfect.
Thank
My
you, sir.
guy.
Sorry
Yep.
about that. Sorry
You're
for
good.
asking you a
All
bunch of
right,
questions.
Buck, you got a question or Tank to pump? 'Cause we about to bounce up out of here with a quickness if no one asks a question. Lucas already asked his question. I think he just hanging
No,
out.
sir, I'm good.
Okay, Buck said he good. Okay. Tank to pump, you got a question, Frank?
Yes, sir.
Go ahead.
Sorry, I'm really shy, so.
Okay, well, this ain't the right channel to be fucking shy. Because let me tell you something. You get your head fucking blown off on here. But it's pretty hard not to be worried because I can't see you. So if you shy, just don't to say your name. Give me an alias. You could be somebody else right now. Who you going to be? You're going to be Magilla the Gorilla. Okay, you know who Magilla Gorilla is?
No.
Okay, that's who the fuck you are. No. You're going to be fucking OK Kool-Aid. You're going to be the Kool-Aid man. All right, go ahead, Kool-Aid man. What you got?
All right, man. So I'm just wondering if you got any advice for a high school junior wanting to be a pararescueman out of high school.
Okay, so let me tell you something, bro. I got a pararescueman right now that's out of high school. This man is mature beyond his years. He's 19, okay? He's in the medical section right now. He just called me today and said, holy shit, it's hard as fuck, okay? I don't recommend no 18-year-olds try to go for the PJ pipeline, okay? So I would recommend, if I was you, to go work construction for a couple years, maybe 2, and then try to go in the PJ pipeline. What's your GPA in high school?
It's a 3.3.
3.3. Okay. Do you know how academically driven the PJ pipeline is?
Very.
Okay. Do you know how many PJs are on active duty right now?
I'm not aware.
189. Okay.
Yes, sir. Another thing is, I wrestle right now in high school, and
Okay.
So
Are you any
people are-
good?
Yes, sir.
What state are you in?
I'm in Oklahoma.
Okay, so you pretty good in Oklahoma, then you pretty fucking good. Did you go to state this year?
No, sir. I didn't get the honor.
Okay, so you a good wrestler because you in Oklahoma, but you ain't great. Okay, what's your question? What's your question?
A lot of guys, they've told me that I should stop focus on wrestling and focus on running, pull-ups, and swimming and standard training, and that
No.
wrestling isn't going to help me when I get there.
No, who said that?
It's some Navy SEAL I know.
Okay, tell him he's fucking smoking crack cocaine. Tell him. Just tell him he's a fucking retard. Okay? Dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life. You got another wrestling season?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I will tell you this. If you go to PJ training in wrestling shape, you in Oklahoma, are you at some Rudy Poop fucking program that doesn't work out?
No. We work
Okay.
out.
Then you will destroy PJ training. If you were able to go right from wrestling season, healthy to PJ training, you will destroy PJ training. Tell the Navy SEAL he don't have no idea what he's talking about.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And I would not worry about training, because here's what I'm going to tell you. For the most part, 18-year-olds don't make it through the pipeline. So I would tell you to go work construction for 2 years and mature a little bit. I know you got a strong wrestling background. I know you got all that. I would tell you go get a hard roofing job, hard farm job, run, swim once a day, and then quit. Give yourself about 6 weeks to get in shape, maybe 2 months, 2.5 months to get in shape, and then send it.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
And another guy I know,
Or I would select the Army.
Another guy I know, he was a combat CCT in the Air Force, and he told me that I'll need like 6 months of training before going in.
Okay, listen, bro. I don't care what them fucking retards tell you. Okay? I don't care. I've been doing this a long fucking time. If you're a wrestler and it takes you more than fucking 2 months to get in shape to go, then you fucking suck. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
Captain fucking Kool-Aid. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Stop listening to everybody else, dog. I'm going to tell you right now. I'm telling you not to go PJs. I think you'd probably be better off going 18 X-ray. Okay?
Okay.
Go 18 Delta. Fuck, you go 18 X-ray, whatever, how the fuck it works. Okay? Because that's a far better pipeline to go into for success. And you're going to do, I'm not going to say you do the same job, but it's going to be relatively similar.
Yes, sir. And another thing is, could working as a firefighter help beforehand in terms of grit, or
not
would it be
really.
better to just get that construction job?
Are you a so I'm not really worried about the grit if you wrestle in Oklahoma and you're any fucking good. Like, I would tell you this, you wanna up your chances, go to state next year.
Yes, sir.
How much training you got to do between now and then to go to state next year? Where did you get dumped out of the state process? In districts?
No, sir. So basically, before I wrestled, I did jiu-jitsu, and then I was like, you know what? I want to do something that's...
No. I'm talking about going to state this year.
Sir, my wrestling coach didn't think I was ready enough.
So you suck.
Yeah.
How many varsity matches you wrestled this year?
I was only able to get one because of injuries.
Okay, so then I'm going to tell you right now, it don't matter what you fucking do. Until you start wrestling in Oklahoma, you ain't good enough to do none of these pipelines.
Yes, sir.
So I will focus on getting better at wrestling, okay? Because all this training ain't going to fucking help you. If you can't start in Oklahoma in wrestling, you ain't going to make none of these fucking pipelines, buddy.
Yes, sir.
What town in Oklahoma are you wrestling in?
I'm in Edmond.
Okay.
Yeah. So it'd be just... as long as I can just wrestle in the off season, that'd be all the training I need.
Yeah, man, you got to wrestle, bro. Like if you can't get good at wrestling, even if you're in Oklahoma, if you can't get on the varsity lineup in high school, you ain't gonna make it through one of these fucking pipelines.
No, I wrestled for 5 months and I already got one win. So
I don't give a shit, bro.
I don't know if that's really good or not.
I want results. I don't care. I want you to go to state in Oklahoma. Because you'll have enough grit. If you go to state in Oklahoma, you have enough grit to be able to pass a pipeline.
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right, brother.
All right. Thanks, sir.
Later. These dudes saying, oh, man. All right, last question. Someone just pop in here. Oh, it was Collins. Collins came in here. What's Collins want to say? Where's Wrestling Collins do? Hang on, Wrestling Collins, where'd he go? Put his ass in here, man. Let me see if I can get him. Oh, man, I don't know how they put him on the stage. Oh, yeah, there we go. Wrestling Collins. I want to know, did he die? Hey, Collins.
Hey, Edmund's a trash program. I'm just going to say he needs fucking camps.
Listen.
He wants to do anything.
Hey, man, well, listen, we already know, bro. Don't even say nothing. We wrestlers, we understand. I let him off the hook nicely. Hey, did you go to your wrestling tournament?
No, I got that in 2 weeks.
Oh, damn, I'm waiting
Don't worry, dude. I'm going to send you. Hey,
I'm waiting for the fucking videos, baby. All right, y'all.
Looking like a sweaty ass mess on that mat.
He come to watch me, ain't you?
He gonna be laying on the side,
where's
up.
it at?
Rapid.
Hey Jake, sorry to bother you. I'm just looking for your number. I wanted to get the book recommendations, but you said text you.
Oh, you talk? Okay, yeah, just text me.
What's your number though? Can you throw it in the chat?
Did you Google it? Did you Google it?
I did a check. I got a few different options.
Did you Google it?
I use Safari and then
Dog, if you just fucking put in Google, bro, it will come up. It's like the non-kept secret in the fucking history of mankind. Okay, there you go. Okay.
Okay.
Hang on, someone in here asked about raising their hand. Someone in the bottom of chat asked about raising their hand. Should I raise my hand? What is this dude talking about? Who is this, man? Let me see what is this dude talking about? Man, what y'all doing in the chat asking should I raise my hand?
Bro, the shyness is getting wild around here.
Hey, man, listen, if you coming on here to ask a question and you scared to ask a question because you got that new young age phobia of talking on a telephone, this ain't the right place for you, okay? This is a place for winners. We make winners. So if you terrified to come on here and ask a question, you already starting off in the loser category. Don't even bother, okay? What's your question, dude?
I didn't have a question, Drake. I was kind of trolling a little bit.
Okay, so if you troll, you're going to get thrown out. You know that?
Yeah, I got you.
No, it's okay. You just won't be able to use this resource anymore. We'll throw you out if you troll and you fuck around, okay?
Got you.
I appreciate you being honest, but I'm just giving you a warning. You won't get another one.
Got you.
Okay, cool. All right, y'all, we're going to wrap it up, man. Shout out to Sarah Zweig. 20 years, married to me. I don't know how the hell I did it, man. I'm going to leave y'all with that. I don't have any idea how the fuck I made it 20 years, bro. I love my wife. I just thank her every day. I'm going to go up and rub her feet right now and just thank her for not leaving me, man. Shout out to Staff Sergeant Shell. Shout out to fucking Master Yoda. Shout out to Collins, who's going to die in a wrestling match in 2 weeks. Everybody else, man, appreciate the questions. Hey, we got the app coming. I'm telling you, it's coming together. We dropped this app, we may change the whole game. Just telling you right now. Get ready. All right.